Hello everybody, Steve Garay, Keller Williams Urbain. I have the distinct pleasure of having with me Alphonse Negro, mortgage specialist at the BMO. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself, and then we're going to launch two questions that frequent mortgage applicants have on their minds. But first, welcome to our show, Alphonse.
Nice to be here, Steve. My name is Al Negro. I've been 35 years with the Bank of Montreal. I'm considered a big legendary and one of the original mortgage specialists on the road serving clients since 1989. Pleasure to be here.
And a pleasure to have you, Al. Now here we have lots of emails, and what our viewers really want to know is when they apply for a mortgage, they frequently hear that it's not just the rate that's important. What are some of the other factors that needs to be taken into consideration when one applies for a mortgage?
Well, what's very important is that I think the industry is a little bit short-sighted because they focus a lot on the interest rate and they try to catch the client that way. But what's very important is to show a client how they can actually save and to make a strategic move in order to have the right frequency of repayment, the right term to meet their current needs and future needs. So interest rate is important. However, if you have an ability to repay capital on a regular basis opposed to on the anniversary date, you're already saving tremendous monies. Can you imagine if you had a credit card and the credit card issuer said, oh, your interest rate's 19%, but you're only allowed to repay it once a year? My God, that's a lot of debt. So we're here to show you how to save on the cost of borrowing so that you can consider your mortgage part of your investment strategy as well.
Thanks, Al. Question number two. When a person makes a mortgage application, you as a financing person, what advice can you give them in terms of what they should be looking at in terms of what are their best chances of getting approved for this mortgage?
Well, I'm glad that you asked me that question. I love that question because, the focus in the industry, again, I repeat myself, is really on the interest rate. The one thing I will say is don't be intimidated. Look at your mortgage specialist or your mortgage broker as someone that is there to help you meet your dreams of buying your first home, your next home, or an investment property. What do we look at? We look at the stability of the individual. How long have you been at a job? How long you've been at a particular residence? Is this your first home? How much money are you putting down as a down payment? Are you able to carry the payments? Do you have a backup plan in terms of savings for unforeseen expenses? And we'll show you how you can acquire that home, how you can maintain it and keep it, and then use that as a springboard to get your next home. Your home is not just a mortgage, it's an investment for life.
That's what we hear often. Well, there you have it, folks. Alphonse, thank you very much for being with us. A pleasure for you to have attended, and until next time.